Okay, we have here today, we're going to go over the new staff directory page. The original staff directory had some extra formatting to make the pictures look pretty when you previewed them or when you viewed them on the actual website. What I've done now is I've simplified it just to have a table, and these table cells are set up with a little bit of cell padding and not much in the way of formatting. So if you take a look here, there's just the person's picture and their name, and the exception to that is Nancy, who has a page of her own, and there is a link for Nancy's page. Each teacher, of course, could have a page, and you could certainly put the pages underneath the staff directory, which is where Nancy's page is right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to do to add a new picture. So let's say we've got a new picture that we want to put in here. So what we do is we click in the empty table in the cell, and we click on picture and expand that, and we'll go up to the picture location. I have put all the pictures into a folder called staff. Notice there's another folder there called staff space pics. Not a good idea to put a space in the name of a folder because that has to be extracted out as %20, and that makes it very difficult for you to type things in. So I just gave it the name staff, and you can see all the images are up there. Each one of the images has a name that is basically the person's first name hyphen last name hyphen, and then the size of the image and a year that it was taken, so that we have a good idea of how old that photo is if we want to replace them. The 227 by 284 is a number of pixels, 227 being horizontal and 284 being vertical. We want all these images to be the same size. If they're not the same size, because we're not setting it and setting it up inside the table itself, it would change the formatting of the table to have something of a different size. So what you'll need to do is make sure that you put the image into the correct size before you upload it to the server. If I wanted to put a new file up on the server, I just click on choose file, pick a local file, and upload it. Of course, all these images are already uploaded because I already resized and cropped them and put them into a folder on my computer. So now they're all up there, and we can just grab a file, and there it is. We can see the person's name is right there, and we can just copy that. So I highlighted and copied that, and now I'm going to take the hyphen out. And of course this person's already in the directory. I'm just giving you an idea how it goes. So we put that in there, and I'm going, since I highlighted that, I'm going to paste that in there as the title again, and click insert, and then there's another row down here, and I can just hit Control V and paste, and you'll notice when my mouse goes over it has the person's name. That's because it's the title there, and the image description is there just so that if somebody is not sighted and they see the page, that they actually have an idea what is there. And so once we've added that in, we can hit save, and I'm going to continue editing. I'm going to save, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on preview, and the preview is bringing it up over here in another window, and there is the preview of the directory, and you can see everybody is in there and the new person is there, and of course you can see the link here for Nancy, and just showing you that that works. So we'll go back here. So let's go back to where we were. We're going to go back over here, and what we're going to do over here is we're going to take a look at what if we want to add another row of people in here. Well, we can right click on the bottom row because we're in a mode that allows us to do that, and we can go to row and insert row after, and bingo, we've got a new row. And then of course we can go row and insert row after again, and we've got another one. So if we want to rearrange the pictures, we can drag that picture, drop it down into the next row, and we can rearrange as we want, and we can put the name down there if we want, and we can add somebody in, and it would be the same thing if we needed to add somebody in up here. Naturally we'd have to move people down, but you could just drag them and drop them around. Drag and drop, and that's it. Of course I don't want to save this, so I'm going to cancel it, and I'm going to say leave the page. I'm going to go back in though, because the other change that I made is right here, and I want to go ahead and I highlighted that picture, and I'm just going to hit the delete key and delete, and I highlighted the name. I'm going to delete it, and then I'm going to save it, and we'll go back over here and we'll preview it again. And sorry about the radio in the background there, but let's go back over here and take a look. And now if we can see it's not there anymore. And we'll hit refresh just to be sure. And there it is, it's not there. So that's all there is to it. It should be real easy to do in the future. You don't have any special formatting around it, and hopefully that helps. Okay, so in this video we showed you how to edit the staff directory page.